Everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. If you have found my channel somehow, wow, thank you. Happy you're here. And today, I'll get right into it. We have the finale of the 17 unit music videos. So we had La La Lee for hip hop unit, then we had Spell for performance unit. Now, to close it out, we have Cheers to Youth by the vocal unit. I'm very excited. Honestly, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this as an expectation setting thing. I'm not a crier. If I thought I was gonna cry, I would have put on waterproof mascara, and I did not. And the reason is, usually if I'm crying, it's because it's confrontation I'm in, or like something really bad and shocking has happened to me or someone I love. I don't really cry because of music or media. It's not never, but it's almost never. So I'm saying this because I think some people will be like, oh my gosh, how are you not crying? Like, is it not the most beautiful thing? Like, I can love something and I will speak about how much I love something, if it's emotional, if it's happy, sad, but I just might not cry about it, you know? So I'm just giving you that heads up because I had friends being like, I was crying about it. I'm like, that's awesome that you have, you're so in touch with your emotions, and it's awesome that it's that good. But I'm saying that's not going to be likely. Likely. Who knows? Could shock myself. Just seems unlikely. So, yeah, I'm excited, though, to see it regardless. I've heard it's very emotional and very, uplifting and what you'd want it to be, because I love this song and I love the lyrics. So, I've been ready, and I'm seeing the thumbnail, and it's fireworks. It's going to be good. I have that much in mind. Yeah. How I normally do reactions here is I watch through one time, no lyrics on screen and no pausing, just reacting. Then I do one where I can pause and have lyrics. I'm procrastinating again because they've all been so good. I know this is gonna be equally good, but every time I go into it, I'm like, I better love it. I need to love it. Like, what's gonna happen if I don't love it? But I know I'm gonna love it regardless. Is this meant to be silent? No. It's on no sound. I was like, that's an odd choice. There we go. I was like, huh. No sound, huh? Why is he at the eye doctor? Did Joshua just turn to a meerkat? Oh no. No, don't cry. Ooh. He's a phone fish. Is that commercial? I feel like that's a commercial where there's a fish and the kid's trying to take it places and it gets bigger. Oh no! So Jonghan's vision's getting worse? DK's a rock and he has no idea what's going on. Josh wants to be a singer and he's a meerkat. What is going on? They're so cute. What's happening? Are they meeting over the phone? My eyes are hurting because of allergies. I'm a little lost on what's happening here, but they have friends now. He can see when he's with them. Oh, that's my comfort duo. I love Buhan. Gosh, sorry y'all. Ooh. This is cute. I just am a little lost. Shuka. Aw. So is MEERKAT. Is he asking the grandma what's going on? Aww. Aww. Oh! Junghan's smile. Okay, I'm so lost. Hoshi? Okay, one. It feels like I was like pretending not to cry. Like, no guys, it's really allergies, but my eyes really hurt. Oh god. Two, I'm lost on that one. 17 for sure. That was 17 lows. Okay, what the fuck? It was cute, but I just didn't get it. I'm gonna try and pull the clues and see if I'm getting it the next time around. Seungwon's phone turned into a fish. I don't know what that's supposed to signify, other than maybe like he was like too attached to what people trying to get a hold of him, and like he didn't have time for himself or something, and the phone becoming a fish did that. I'm not really sure on that one. DK was a rock. Studying abroad, like... So, he felt stupid? Stupid, dumb as rocks? I don't know, like he felt stupid in school, but really he was smart, he just didn't believe in himself. That one I'm also lost on. Woozy's, he had an online friend that he felt he couldn't connect with, and then he met the person and they were an old lady, and he's like, that's cool. Joshua was a MEERKAT in an office. I don't know if it's like he feels like a cog in the machine, but I don't know how the MEERKAT part ties into that. Junghan's is he couldn't see, and then he could. And then there was Hoshi as a tiger. And they like joined to make a club of like, we have these things that we feel like are wrong with us. Things are going hard, like are bad, things are going wrong, but together it's okay. I don't know if the lyrics are gonna help me on that one, but I'm gonna try again. I'm annoyed that I haven't figured it out. There's a club that they all were together in. Like I'm so literal, it's the worst. It's the worst. Like, this is why I struggled in English, because I would be like, I wouldn't find the metaphor very easily. I don't know what this is signifying. I'm gonna have to go online. I'm gonna go on Twitter and figure it out. Because to me, I'm like, Seungwon, phone fish. DK rock. Joshua MEERKAT. Woozy, old lady lover. Junghan can't see, then he can. But that feels wrong. That feels very surface level. Okay, we're gonna try again. We're gonna put the lyrics on. I don't know if pausing is gonna help. Okay, context clues. Fuck off. My fucking computer does not respond to me. Context clues? Context clues here are, I see that Woozy has food around him. And, like, it seems like dirty. Like, it seems like maybe he's just been ordering in and not like going outside. He seems sad, and his phone has an outfit. DK is studying. Junghan is at the eye doctor. Someone is getting calls and wants to go outside. MEERKAT Joshua. No, don't cry. I mean, that's from the visualizer of the song. Okay. Okay. So, Seungwon has his phone, it's popping off. He walks into his room and sees a picture of the outdoors. He seems to be longing to go. His phone's a fish, so he has to go outside to figure out if he can bring the fish home. So it's like, it gave him what he wanted because he got to go outside. I'm like, ugh, if this is wrong. I'm pretty sure this is a commercial. But he's so cute. Okay. So Joshua Meerkat. Is it just because he's like always looking around? Junghan trips. So they're saying, you can't see shit. He wants to be a singer, but he's working. DK struggling in school. Tiny issue club? What does that mean? Like small problems that might not seem big but add up to being big. And he goes in there and Woozy's not there technically. He's on the phone screen. Yeah? That's what that means. Someone's there with his fish. And he's becoming an explorer. Junghan is there with the meerkat, which is Joshua. Is Joshua just a meerkat? Okay. Okay. So like we're more than our problems? Woozy, like, and like the small things thing, like he was given an umbrella and like a snack, and that's like, that's enough. Woozy had a good interaction with someone in public, and that was enough. DK is stoked about the phone fish. I don't know what's going on. But he can see. And he's handsome. No, wait, that's just my internal thoughts. Meerkat Joshua, what the fuck is going on? The rock is like a metaphor for how he feels? Is that his actual pet rock that he just fucking lobbed into the ocean? Because Junghan, that's not how you treat your pets. I don't really know what's going on there. He's asking an old woman out. I mean, this is so cute. And then I know the Horing Hae thing is because Hoshi's line was like, he inspired the song. That's my bias. He inspired the song by saying, "It's my first time living today too," or something, when he made a mistake, which is a really nice line, like really beautiful. Now I love a storyline. I love a storyline, and I love that song. It's really beautiful. And I think I get like the gist of what's going on in terms of like, because with the lyrics that I'd already seen before, because I like to read the lyrics just as the songs come out, just so I kind of understand the vibe. But the lyrics, in my mind, it was like small inconveniences, small things that made their lives difficult, and people not understanding them feeling isolated while living in society. But then they find this club where they all get to, feel themselves, feel okay with whatever is going on, and find joy in the little things they get, like how they interact with each other, like the little things they do for one another, the time they spend together. So I think that like in the broad like set, like I understand that. The actual representations of what all those things were, Woozy's felt the most fleshed out to me in my mind, of like he was struggling to be in society. He was on a phone, and he was able to like make that step outside through like people being there for him. Seungwon's felt the next. No, I guess Junghan's felt the most obvious, in the sense of like he couldn't see and felt ashamed or like, worried about that, and then he could when he was with them. So that was like, I guess, very straightforward. Seungwon's then was, I got there when like he's stuck inside working, shit's too like intense and hard to deal with. Then he's like, he sees the poster inside, he wants to be outside, his phone turns into a fish, and then he has to go outside to deal with that. True. DK's, I'm either so off on it or I do get it, which is like he's struggling in school. I know there's like the saying like dumb as rocks, and then he's a rock. And I think this is just a nod to Junghan's pet rock that was studying abroad. I feel like that does have a connection, but I don't know, like he felt alone in that struggle and felt like he felt negative about himself, and then was able to, with support, believe in himself. Hopefully that's right. Don't know what the fuck's going on with Joshua. I don't know why he's a meerkat in an office with dreams of singing. If he wasn't a meerkat, I think I would understand it more, but he was also a meerkat, and they kept having him be a literal meerkat. So I have no idea if there's like some sort of saying or like story out there, maybe in Korean like folk stories or something, where like that makes sense. But to me, that part, that took me out. I didn't know what to think about it. He looked cute as a meerkat. Cute meerkat, Joshua. And then Hoshi at the end, Horanghae, because he said the line, which I think is, I think it's a really beautiful song, really beautiful meaning behind it. I always love the vocal unit songs because their voices sound so lovely together. And I prefer more upbeat songs. I'm not so much a ballad girly, which I don't know if I've said that so exclusively on here. I talk about it on TikTok all the time. That I'm just not a huge ballad girly in general. Like, I don't dislike all ballads, and I will listen to them sometimes, but they're not usually my favorite song on an album, and I don't usually seek them out that often. So, vocal unit tends to be potentially the most likely to be a ballad on an album, and once again, like, I'll always love them majority of the time. Like, I think they're beautiful, and I like, I can appreciate the music for what it is, but it's not usually the one I reach for all the time. So I kind of like the ones where they have a bit more of like a jaunt to it. So I loved the song when I heard it. I still really love it. I mean, all these videos were so different. I don't know, like, I don't know if I can have a favorite in terms of like, out of the three, they're all so different. But like, in terms of my favorite music video, impactful, like one for me, La La Lee. And I don't know if that was because it was the first one, or also because like I love La La Lee as a song. Like, it's just like my style of what I like to listen to. So that could easily play a part in it. I think they all were wonderfully like executed, and they all, I think, were reaching for different things. Like, I think once again there was like camp, like the excessive like flex element of like the hip hop unit. We had like really like aesthetic visual like matching of like dance to like story elements, all that kind of stuff. And then we had something that's really just like cute, sweet, feel good, and like very story based. So they're all kind of very different. And that's what I like. I like when they can showcase whatever it is they want to showcase with their music. So I felt like that it didn't feel like they just like had an idea of like, we just want it to be big budget, blah, blah, blah. Like it really feels like that every unit really put their thoughts and feelings, and like the creative team really worked with them to make it something that was very unique to them as units, which I think is great. I had a fun time. I enjoyed doing this. Like I mentioned when we started this with Lali, it's been a while. I think like 5 years or maybe more since they each had like unit specific music videos. And I love that they get a bigger budget now and they get to really expand upon what they can do in their videos and how they can tell stories. I love 17. I feel like that's going to be it for new content for them for a while, because we're going to be seeing some... Oh, wait, just kidding. Ooh, since we last were here, Junghan Wonu subunit. That's coming out in June. So much, y'all. It's about to be crazy. Like, I have so many plans for like the future, but also like there's so much new shit. Like Kepler's potentially final music video, last album's coming out, and I will absolutely be reacting to that because I love those girls, and I'm sad that potentially they're disbanded. We don't know 100%, but I love them, so that's coming out soon. Nayeon, my queen, has June release. Thank God, honestly. And then Wonu Junghan, which is such a fun unit, and I'm very excited to see what that even looks like. And then yeah, I really like, there's so much I was thinking about the other day. I'm like, the boys, but I also have other ideas for content, so we'll see what comes out. I'll always try and like tell you what the next video is. I believe the next video is going to be only one of concert review, and then there's going to be some, I'm going to take some time off. I'm going away for a little trip, and some comebacks will be coming out, and then I have some ideas, so lots coming up. This is my Hongjun sweater. If you follow me on TikTok, you saw it there first. I posted it there today because I just got it. I love it. He's one of my alts now. Oh, no one talk about it. I'm not ready. No, I love him. And thanks if you're here. If you like anything that you saw, this is a wild one. I'm all over the place today. If you like what you saw at all, please like or subscribe or comment or all three. Ooh, if you haven't already. And yeah, thanks. Once again, I really appreciate anyone that sticks around and wants to chat with me about anything K-pop. I have a good time doing it. If you'd like to follow me on TikTok, I do mostly 17 content, but not exclusively all the time. And my TikTok will be below. It's at 17 gems, SBT gems. And God, I can't end a fucking video. So that's it. Love y'all.